Albania, in the Western Balkans, is where the Adriatic and Ionian Seas meet, creating a beautiful coastline. Though small, Albania boasts mountains, rolling hills, and beaches. Its people have strong family ties, and the unique Albanian language connects them to a rich past. Once closed off, Albania now welcomes visitors, from Tirana's streets to quiet villages. Old ways meet new hopes, offering a real and surprising travel experience. Albania is full of hidden gems for travelers to discover. To understand Albania, you need to look back at the old Illyrians. They were strong groups of people who shaped the Western Balkans long before the Romans came. The Albanian language, Shqip, is special in Europe. It's like a living piece of the region's very old past. Even when big empires rose and fell, Albanians kept their way of life in the mountains, not letting others change them. The Illyrian history makes them very proud. It connects modern Albanians to one of Europe's oldest family lines. You can see this history in the people, the old ruins, and the strong spirit that makes Albania what it is. The story of the Illyrians is the start of Albania's amazing history. Albania's flag, a black double-headed eagle on red, tells a story of being united and standing strong. The eagle, which used to be Skanderbeg's symbol, became a sign of fighting back against the Ottomans and a reason for people to come together for freedom. Shqipëri, which means the land of the eagles, shows this proud history. The red on the flag means bravery and sacrifice, while the eagle shows the strong Albanian spirit that can't be broken. For Albanians, this flag is more than just a symbol. It's a real connection to their brave past. In Albania, having central heating is rare even in Tirana. Most families use small electric heaters or air conditioning units. They move them from room to room to save power. In the countryside, wood stoves are still the main source of warmth, mixing old ways with what's needed. Winters mean higher electricity bills, and families gather in one warm room, which brings them closer. This isn't about being poor, it's about finding ways to manage, showing how clever Albanians are. When you visit, you'll notice being comfortable here is something people create, not something that's just there. Tirana is full of energy, a city that's transformed from grey communism to a burst of color. Traffic is a dance, but it's part of the city's charm. Skanderbeg Square is the heart of Tirana, surrounded by old and new. Cafe culture is big. Every corner has a busy cafe. Life moves fast, but slows down with an espresso. Taxis and walking let you discover hidden treasures. The city is easily explored on foot with bright street art and unique shops. Tirana is always moving and changing. Just go with the flow. In Albania, cars, especially Mercedes-Benz, are more than just a way to get around. They show how successful you are. For many men, a fancy car is a public way to show they've made it, often more important than owning a home. This started after the communist time, when only important people had cars, making them symbols of power. After communism, used Mercedes cars became easier to get and were something people really wanted. They showed freedom and a connection to Western countries. Today, car culture shows a wish for respect and a sense of who you are in a changing society. While things are changing, the car is still a strong symbol of having arrived. In Albania, your car tells people who you are. Owning a home is a dream for most Albanians, but high prices and low pay make it hard, especially in Tirana. Many people get help from their family or money sent from relatives living abroad to afford a first payment. Young adults often live with their parents well into their 30s, which delays them becoming independent. The building boom shows progress, but it also highlights big differences in money. Family and connections from people living abroad are very important for buying a home. In Albania, owning a home is both a challenge and something everyone works on together. People moving away shapes modern Albania. Almost every family has someone working in another country. Money sent back home is a lifeline, paying for daily life, schooling, and buying homes. Summers bring those who moved away back home, bringing new ideas and energy. This cycle brings chances, but also means smart people leave and families are separated. Even with distance, family ties stay strong, helped by technology and old traditions. Moving away is both a sacrifice and a hope, shaping Albania's present and future. The story of Albania is written across different continents, held together by family bonds. Albania's true beauty is in its people and their famous kindness to guests. This comes from an old rule called Beza, a sacred promise to protect visitors. This tradition once saved lives during World War II as Albanians protected Jewish refugees. Visitors are welcomed like family, often invited for coffee or raki, a real gesture, not just something for tourists. Hospitality here comes from the heart, making every traveler feel at home. The warmth and kindness of Albanians leave a lasting impression. It's the connection with people, not just the views, that makes the Albanian experience special. In Albania, being kind to guests is a way of life. Albania's young people are ambitious, speak many languages, and often dream of building their lives in other countries. High unemployment and not many chances push many to look to Western Europe or North America. Learning foreign languages is seen as a way to get better opportunities. The success stories of Albanians living abroad fuel these dreams, made bigger by social media. But some young Albanians are choosing to stay, starting businesses and bringing new life to their culture. The country faces a problem. It invests in its young people, but then many leave. Still, hope grows among those who are determined to shape Albania's future from inside the country. Albania brings in much more from other countries than it sends out. Supermarkets are full of European goods, from Italian pasta to German chocolates. Its main trading partners include Italy, Greece, Germany, Turkey, and China. The country sends out things like fabrics, shoes, and minerals, but it still buys a lot more than it sells. Imported goods mean things cost more, especially as prices follow stronger foreign money. This way of doing things affects daily life, offering choices but also money problems. Understanding how much Albania relies on imports is key to understanding its money situation. Albania's coastline, which used to be hidden, is now a magnet for tourists because of its amazing beaches and how cheap it is. The southern Riviera is very busy in summer, bringing visitors from all over Europe. Tourism creates jobs and growth, but also the challenge of growing in a way that can last. Beyond beaches, Albania offers old ruins, Ottoman cities, and amazing mountain views. New hotels and roads are being built fast, changing the country. Now is the perfect time to visit, before everyone finds out about it. Albania is confidently stepping onto Europe's tourism map. Albania's history is one of strength, 500 years under Ottoman rule, then a harsh communist dictatorship. Ottoman buildings and different religions still shape the land. The communist time brought isolation, harsh control, and thousands of concrete bunkers. Since 1991, Albania has embraced democracy, joined NATO, and is working to become part of the EU. The journey from being isolated to being connected is still going on, driving changes and making things modern. Albania's story is a testament to surviving and having hope. This is a nation determined to create its own future. Albania feels cheap to visitors, but local people face a different situation. Everyday things like fresh food are cheap, but imported items like electronics, cars, and gas are expensive. With average salaries around 400–500 euros, managing money carefully is a way of life. Locals often go to markets and cafes, making the most of their lek. The economy creates a difference. Local goods are easy to get, but imported things are luxuries. As a traveler, enjoy the good value, but remember the daily challenges for Albanians. Albania's religious scene is like a colorful quilt. Muslims, Orthodox Christians, and Catholics living side by side. Hundreds of years of living together created deep acceptance, only stopped by the communist time when religion was banned. Religion was forbidden, buildings were destroyed, and faith was forced to go underground. Since 1991, freedom to worship has returned, but many Albanians still don't practice a religion. Today, mosques and churches stand together showing harmony. Religious identity is important, but good character and being united matter more. Albania is a place where faith and acceptance go hand in hand. We've looked at Albania's history, culture, and the warmth of its people. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you visited Albania or have stories to share? What surprised you the most, or what are you curious about? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, comment, and share with other travelers. Let's keep finding new things together. Albania is a nation of strength, differences, and endless kindness to guests. Its people, proud of where they come from and hopeful for the future, welcome visitors as friends. The country's raw charm, from tough mountains to lively cafes, offers a real adventure. Albania isn't made perfect for tourists. It's real, rewarding, and something you won't forget. Come for the views, stay for the people and their stories. This is Shqipëri, the land of the eagles, old, lively, and ready to welcome you. Thanks for joining me.